Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to make some things clear for the members of the jury. You were the communications director for the Heisman campaign, correct?
Yes, I was.
And when you were offered that position, you were promised a promotion.
Yes, I was promised the press secretary position upon re-election.
And because that promise was made to you, you quit your job at the law firm, right?
Yes, I did. That and some other reasons.
When you quit your job at the law firm, you took a huge pay cut.
Yes, I did. Working for the campaign was definitely different than what I was used to, but it was something I had always really wanted to do and was very passionate about.
When you were at the law firm, you were being paid $240,000 a year.
Yes, something like that.
And when you went to work for Mayor Heisman, he paid you $24,000 a year, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So you got paid a tenth of your normal salary,
That's right.
only because you were promised that press secretary position.
No, not only because of that.
Well, that was the biggest reason.
That was a large factor, yes, but working for a campaign had always been a dream of mine. I love law, don't get me wrong, but the campaign allowed me to work with people and be very productive in the law, decision-making in a way that I never had a chance to do that before.
So just to be clear, the biggest reason that you quit your job and worked for the Heisman campaign is because you were promised a promotion, right?
Yes, that was a large factor that went into my decision.
And that promise was based on the fact that Mayor Heisman will be reelected.
Yes, as with the campaign, everything is always up in the air depending on what happens after election.
Just as planned, Mayor Heisman was reelected,
Yes, he was.
but he didn't fire you.
Yes, he came into my office and told me that they were going to stick with their old press secretary.
This made you mad.
Yes.
You were livid.
Yes, I was. There were a lot of things about that campaign that upset me, and that conversation was one of them.
One of the things that upset you is because you thought Mayor Heisman had stabbed you in the back, right?
Yes, that's what I told him.
Because you thought you were the reason that he won the election.
I thought I was. I thought that my strategies were the reason, but throughout the campaign, the mayor began suggesting that there was alternative reasons that they won the campaign.
Is it your testimony that Mayor Heisman told you there are alternative reasons why they won the campaign?
No, he never told me directly.
After you were let go, you spoke with the Elections Commission, correct?
Yes, I did. About 10 days after I was let go, the Elections Commission came to me and was asking questions about the campaign.
And after you were let go, that's when you talked about your concerns that you told us on direct examination.
Yes, when the Election Commission came to me, they asked me all my questions, and I told them what I'm telling you today and what I knew about the campaign.
Now, to be clear, you claimed that there was a meeting with this man in the campaign office at midnight, right?
Yes, that's what happened.
And you didn't make that claim until after you were fired.
No, I told other people in the office, but I never told the Election Commission until after I was fired when they came to help.
Is it your testimony that you told other people in the office about this meeting before you were fired?
No, I didn't. I just told them that we were having meetings late at night.
So it wasn't until after you were fired that you mentioned this meeting you claimed happened on February 28th.
No, the meeting happened.
You claimed this meeting happened, correct?
Yes.
And it wasn't until after you were fired that you told anybody about this meeting you claimed you saw.
Yes, that's when the Election Commission came to me and the word came out that this man was involved in fraud. Up until that, I had no idea who this man was.
I want to get your testimony clear for the members of the jury. The only thing you testified to that you saw was a man walk into the campaign office, right?
That's right.
And you claimed that the man walked out.
Yes, he walked into the office, had a meeting with the mayor for about 3 hours, and then left at 3 a.m. with an envelope.
Now, this meeting that you claimed happened, you can't tell us about anything that was discussed in that meeting.
No, I was not allowed to go into the meeting, so I can't tell you anything that was said.
You can't tell us whether or not that this meeting you claimed happened covered this information.
Not that meeting in particular, no. I can't tell you about that meeting, only the meeting that I sat in on.
You can't tell us what Mayor Heisman, his campaign manager, and the man you claim you saw were talking about.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered. This exact question was asked and answered 2 questions ago.
Your Honor, I didn't ask this exact question. I just want to get her testimony clear for the members of the jury.
Your Honor, may I respond? She asked if Ms. Ziegler knows what was talked about in the meeting with the three men in it, and she said that she didn't. That was two questions ago.
It's cross-examination.
So to be clear, you can't tell us what happened in this meeting that you claim that you saw.
No, I can't tell you what was said in this meeting in particular. I was not allowed to go in this meeting.
You claim that this man walked out with an envelope. You don't know what was in the envelope that you claim you saw.
No, I don't. The envelope that I saw was a manila envelope, and beyond that, I can't tell you anything else.
To be clear for the members of the jury, was it before or after you were fired that you volunteered to testify for candidate Ginger?
It was after. It was when I learned that the people I was working for may be involved in election fraud, and that my career may be tied with that I came to testify only to what I know.
You claim that all of these things happened, but while you were the communications director for the Heisman campaign, you never made any of these claims.
No, when I was working with them, I had no idea that this man was connected with election fraud.
You made none of these claims until after you were fired.
That's right, when the
No further questions, Your Honor.
No redirect, Your Honor. We ask that Ms. Ziegler be allowed to step down.